Hi, Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Let me just adjust my camera whenever we go on these dual ones. It always has to be adjusted a little bit. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I am
Okay.
so excited. Another show
I,
together.
I
So,
know. It's so exciting. Okay, Jessica, go onto your Instagram and you should see yourself there because we're going to simulcast right now and
yes,
hit go live.
I did. We're live.
Perfect. I am going to hit go live as well. And then perfect. We're live. This is very exciting. First of all, my name is Dawn Chubet and Jessica, of course, the founder of Kiolal Biocosmetics. The wait is over. The wait is over.
We are super excited. This has been a huge milestone for Kiolal journey. As you may know, we have been developing this project for over 4 years. When I first started with this vision of Kiolal, I would have never thought that it was going to take 4 years, over 4 years. But it's been a very rewarding process, and this is what it takes to make products with the quality that we always dream about delivering. So this is a huge milestone, and I'm so excited that we're finally here. The wait is over, and we cannot wait for you all to have it in your hands.
Amazing. So we're going to hear all about the story of Kiolal. We've got Jessica watching. We've got Stephanie watching right now. If you're watching on Instagram, thank you. You should see, of course, on the title of this video, the promo code. Now, I did this with trying to make sure I wrote it backwards. So I don't know which way people are seeing it the right way.
That is the correct way.
That's the correct way. It's hard to tell
Yes.
on mine. So this is the correct way. Perfect. So everybody, this is the promo code. And Jessica has done this as a site-wide promo. So on the kiolal.com website, you're going to see the prices, the full prices. All you have to do is enter live 30 and you're going to get 30% off. We've got free shipping in the USA as well. And if you're watching on Instagram, just go to kiolal.com if you want to watch and of course shop. So Jessica, just so everyone knows, this is the complete Ceremonias kit, right?
This is the
Beautiful as
carrier
ever.
case.
So tell us a little bit about this just quickly so people know what they're shopping.
Yes, so this is a very intentionally handcrafted cactus leather carrier case for especially designed for your Kiolal ceremonies. And when we designed this bag, it was the first problem that we try to resolve is just make it easy to bring your wellness skincare ceremonies with you everywhere you go and ready to go. You don't have to pour bottles like travel size bottles, etc. So they're ready to go. You can use it in your home, your bathroom. You know, you have it ready here, very organized. And then when you're ready to travel, then you just close it, go, and even has strap here to put it in your carry-on for those very long flights. If you want to have your skincare on board the flight, because we need it, so you can also do that. And everything is very well thought out. This is a very beautiful piece of art that it represents what Kiolal ceremonies are all about, which are the sun and the moon. So we have our sacred sol ceremonia, our sacred luna ceremonia, and it all fits here. All fits here. We can talk a little bit more about it, but these are our beautiful products that go inside the bag. So this is the mist. We have the toner. So every single product fits perfectly. And again, this is it's not a typical free bag that you get with your purchase. This is it's a piece of art handcrafted by artisans in Mexico with sustainable cactus leather. And it's again, you travel in fashion, you put your skincare, wellness products in there, and you're ready to go.
Amazing. So I've just put up, just for anybody that wants to shop the Sacred Soul Ceremonia. So the first, again, the whole bundle is what you see here, it includes the cactus leather case, which is again a vegan leather. And you can, by the way, also purchase that separately if you ever want as well. That's certainly available to you. But I've also put the Sacred Soul Ceremonia, and I'm just going to put up right now before we get into Jessica's story. So don't go anywhere because you want to hear about why Jessica started this incredible business. I'm going to also put up right now the Sacred Luna Ceremonia. Now, if you're watching on Instagram, and let me just see who is watching on Instagram on my page. So we got Her Nutrition, Joelle watching. We've got Chevrier Freud watching. Scott is watching. Roskin and Vaspalet joined. So if you are watching on Instagram, you're not seeing any of the graphics I'm talking about. If you want to see the show and shop, go to kiolal.com. But I'm going to just cycle, Jessica, through the products, and we'll just hold products and show them. But, as we're sort of looking at this incredible lineup that you have, can you tell us a little bit about your why? Why did you want to create a ceremonia for people and have them take that time for themselves?
Yes, I think this is definitely the core that started the journey of creating Kiolal. I was, or when I was in my early 20s, I moved to China. I lived there, studied there for a couple of years, and my skin completely turned a disaster. It was like from perfect skin to a problematic skin. I went through a very deep, long journey trying to heal my skin while being away from home, right? My home base, born and raised in Mexico. So obviously, I'm in a completely different ecosystem. My body is going through a lot of different, shocking from food, climate, everything. So I didn't know at that time what really was causing that. And, I started with traditional Chinese medicine and went to combination Western and Eastern medicine, then went to Western medication. So it was a whole process of really what to find out that emotions are extremely impacting our well-being and our skin. So I look all over the world, being a traveler, being a nomadic for over 15 years. Never I came across with something that really feel me from the inside out. All these claims that products make, I was disappointed after disappointment. So I felt the need of really creating something that connects deeply with your body and feel good about when you put in something that is real, that is true botanicals that are just not making you sad after you put all these chemicals in your skin. So creating ceremonias are a way to just reclaim your connection with your body, your mind, soul, and your skin, and just creating that sacred moment from skin to soul. So it's your journey. We created this to reset. We all probably have been through a lot of different disappointments and frustrations with our skin. So this is a moment to really reconnect with your skin and say, this is a process. My skin changes and renews every single day, and you are in your own journey. So Kiolal helps you to have that deep connection through a sensory journey.
And I
Ceremonial sensory journey, yes.
and I'm smelling the nourishing cleanser. By the way, all products, including the cleanser, is 30% off. You are going to give us promo code
Yes.
live30, and that's how you're going to access that. So if you're watching on the website right now, you're already seeing right at the bottom the nourishing cleanser. You can also swipe to see the other items we're featuring as well. If you're watching on Instagram, you're going to just go to kiolal.com. I think I put it in the comment section, and you're going to enter live 30. Now, Jessica, I want to talk about, some of the ingredients, and maybe let's start let's start right at the beginning before we even go to the cleanser. Let's start with the copal. It's available separately if you want. I'll put that information up. It's also available as part of your ceremonias. So it depends again on what experience you want. But in case someone just wants to try the Kapal, can you talk a little bit about what this is about and why this is the start of our ceremonia?
Yes, this is a very sacred opening of our ceremony because this is a resin. You can see here, this is what originally this looks like. This is a resin that comes directly from a tree that is grows in the wild in the forest of Oaxaca, grow very sustainable. We work with indigenous communities, Zapotec communities, to harvest this in the most sustainable way. Then it's cleaned in the purest form and then transformed into our incense. I have this burning right now. And this is not a typical incense. This is a resin that it's been used from civilizations, ancient civilizations, to purify the space, to really open up all your senses and reconnect with your body, purify your body and also your space. So it's a ceremonial grade incense that it has a very, if you don't know what copal is, if you have never tried it before, it's a very earthy, lemonish, fresh. It has a very distinctive scent that when you burn it, you feel like already like, wow, I something. It's magic.
It's cleansing. It feels like I'm being cleansed. I feel like,
Yes,
I'm getting a fresh start. And for a lot of us, the fresh start to our day and also the fresh start to our evening before we go back for our restful slumber and our recovery of our body is cleansing. Healthy skin starts with a great cleanser. I want to talk about this nourishing cleanser. I showed everybody a little bit of what this looks like. And by the way, also available 30% off. I'm going to put this up right now at kiolal.com. You're going to see it featured on the bottom and on the side. If you're on a computer, if you're on your phone, it'll be on the bottom. But talk us through some of the incredible ingredients, because again, we're talking about Kiolal biocosmetics. This isn't just like go to the drugstore and pick up a bar of soap, is it?
exactly. And it's also important to communicate that not all natural products are created the same. There's a lot of science also to extract these bioactives from the plants that are infused into these formulations. So it requires science, it requires high level chemistry, and it's all of this is not just not an easy things. For example, we have this bark tree that is this tepescohuite, right? So this is how it looks from the tree, but to extract the benefits and the bioactives, it has to go through an elaborated lab to really, in the lifetime of this bark, it also matters, right? So it's all science, and that's what makes these formulations very unique. The moment that you open it from the scent, it's all free of synthetic fragrance. It's all the natural botanicals, which is amazing. You don't have to worry about any artificial chemicals, any phthalates, or all of these ugly things that go into your body through your skin. So this is already a luxurious cleanser. So we have in our formulations here, we even have copal, by the way, like we were just talking about that. But we have avocado seed oil, we have hibiscus flower, we have our proprietary blend of the three powerful ingredients, which are aloe vera, agave, and cactus stem cell. The stem cell of the cactus. It's also a very unique extract that will help. It's not gonna, when you wash your face, it's not gonna really take all these natural oils from your skin. In the opposite, it kind of works together with your natural skin microbiome to really just cleanse what it needs to be cleansed, like all the dirt, all the impurities, and just leave your skin feeling nourished, fresh. And it's a very, I love using this. I mean, every time, it's almost like I get excited every time I'm gonna do my skincare routine, because it feels like you just want to massage your face long and long and long, because the scent is just very amazing.
Yeah, and it's not a foaming cleanser, it's a cream cleanser. And I just
Yes.
showed you. And here's the thing, Jessica, normally when I host these events, and by the way, we've got so many people watching on my Instagram. We've got Christine
Thank
watching
you.
from TSC. So happy to see Christine here. We've got Mike watching. By the way, these are gender neutral products. And if you're wondering, is
Yes.
Dawn's place on fire? No, Dawn has got the copal lit. Again, that is available here again at kiolal.com, 30% off with a very special promo code. I'm just making sure I put this back in the holder. The promo code once again is live30. So make sure you go ahead and enter that. If you're watching on the website, you can just press the button. But Jessica, I didn't bring a water out here. Usually I bring a bowl of water, but you know what I just did? Because this is a cream cleanser, because I know these are botanicals, because I know this is science backed, I'm not worried if I just go like this and leave it on my hand for the rest of the
Absolutely.
hour. It's not, there's nothing going to irritate. And the smell is just glorious. What was this like for you? I know that you were just at the labs because you're ready now to ship. So if
Yes.
anyone's watching right now, you're ready to go. What was it like to see everything coming to fruition so that you could present not only your full ceremonies but everything that's inside, Jessica?
Well, definitely felt like a really unreal moment for me. You know, we've been working very heavily for over 4 years developing these products, and it hasn't been an easy journey. You know, when you sit down with the scientist and the chemist, and you are working on delivering this very unique product that is really created just for Kiolal. We're not um, taking anything that is commonly used in the industry from the ingredients. They're Mexican originated ingredients that are very sacred and very unique. And then also we are certified organic by EcoCert and natural certified. So we wanted to have just the purest, the best ingredients in these formulations, and the colors as well. So these colors are very special because it represents the beautiful ecosystem of Tulum. Tulum it has been the inspiration of the brand because we wanted to reconnect right with our ancient wisdom from the Mayans, from our ancient civilizations in Mexico. So Tulum is a sacred land for the Mayas, so we wanted to create these beautiful colors that automatically remind you or transport you into the turquoise waters of Tulum and bring you that serenity. So from the moment that you touch the products, you already start your sensory experience. So it all is intentional. The colors, the textures, this is glass bottles. There's no plastic. We're very on a mission towards sustainability. So everything that we've done, it's been created with so much care and love to deliver just the absolutely best for your skin, for the planet, and you can even eat it done. I mean, you're not like
You don't want to, but you're
you don't
saying
want
because
to,
it's
but
natural, because it's
exactly. So
natural.
it's not like you're gonna drink your toner, but it's somebody told me they had this little cut in their lip and they didn't have a lip balm, so they put the day serum, and they were like, "Oh my god, my scar or my cut literally healed within minutes." I mean, it was really amazing. We have these anti-inflammatory ingredients in our formulas that's the first thing that you're gonna notice. The inflammation is gonna reduce, the redness is gonna reduce, any cut or guys. After you were just talking about that, this is unisex. We have had amazing reviews from men loving particularly our day serum because guys for the most part are more simple in their routine, so they love the day serum after shaving, so they are just in love because they just don't have all these bumps and all this redness that they normally get after shaving. So this is a life changing for shaving men.
Let's show everybody the day serum. And by the way, everybody, if you're watching on Instagram, I have so many people watching on Instagram. We love having you there. You're welcome to still stay on Instagram if you want, but when you want to shop, because we have 40 minutes left for you to have 30% off, you're going to kiolal.com. If you also just want to shop and see all the graphics and press buttons to be able to actually shop while you watch, then just watch us at kiolal.com and hit the live shows area, and you're going to watch and shop. Now, I wanted to show us the day serum, but while you're doing that, Jessica, I want to just read a couple of the reviews because although you're just getting ready to ship and launch right now, you had to prove that this was going to be a product that people would enjoy. So there were people that had a chance to experience it firsthand,
Yes.
so that you could have the kinds of comments that would inspire others to try Kiolal. Andrea said, I never thought skincare would be a spiritual experience, and I've got my Kapal here right now, until I found Kiolal. My redness has visibly reduced. My skin feels calm and resilient. You actually talked about men using the formulations, and David said, I never paid much attention to skincare until I started using Kiolal. After shaving, my skin used to feel raw and irritated, but now the formulations have completely changed that. So this is a great opportunity. If you want to start somewhere, maybe you are starting with the toner, maybe you're starting with the Miracle Mist, maybe you're going to start with these incredible serums that actually double as your cream, correct? It's basically a cream serum.
Yes, that's correct. And I have it here showing on my hand. It's like you can see this is my hand without it, and this is with it. So you can see it's very light. It really absorbs very fast, nicely into your skin, but it gives you this fresh, nourishing after feel. And you can, and the smell, it's like, I cannot even you have to you have to experience it on your own. But it's it's summer, spring, summer is coming soon. You might not even need another like moisturizer on top. So it's a serum moisturizer. You can put, if you use sunblock, you can use your sunblock afterwards without feeling the heaviness of having so many layers on your skin. And it's very nourishing. I mean, I personally don't use a moisturizer over. I've never used moisturizer, like a heavy moisturizer. The serums are good enough for me. And so depending on your skin type, you might, have the need, but this is how it looks just applying it. It's very light. Amazing.
Natalie just bought the energizing day serum. By the way, that's the cue
Yay.
that someone picked it up.
Amazing.
Congratulations. Laura is watching. Okay, Shalini just asked a great question, Jessica. We have Shalini who's watching from Toronto, Ontario, and she said, "Can we replace our moisturizer with this?" And this answer, I think, is going to be a very important one for you, Shalini, and anyone watching who wants to simplify their skincare, because the answer to this, I think, is going to be the same answer for the evening recovery
That's
serum,
correct.
right?
That's correct. That's correct. What I think it's again, this is your own personal journey, right? So everybody, and what I love about this creation of these ceremonias is that depending on your needs or your skin type or even the time of the day, you may top it up. I love using the Mayan Miracle Mist after your moisturizer, so it kind of locks in all that moisture. And you can totally replace your moisturizer, and it goes like after you apply this, it goes even like a pre makeup as well. It goes amazing. Your makeup will sit beautifully. You can use it as a setting mist after your makeup, and then you can use it throughout the day, like for hydration and nourishing, blue light protection, and just like just a refreshment throughout the day. So this is, if I hope that answered your question, Shalini. And I think you'll definitely feel that not need to have a moisturizer.
Exactly. So what we're talking about, and by the way, everybody, I just put up on the screen. Again, if you're watching on Instagram, you won't see this on the screen. There's a little button that you can press and you can slide through all the items that we're featuring. But if you're watching on the website, you can slide and you'll see I just put up the Mayan Miracle Mist. I want to remind everybody you now only have 36 minutes to access 30% off. You're going to kiolal.com and site wide. So whether you're picking up individual products or if you're picking up the complete Ceremonias, 30% off. So you're showing again our serums. And again, these serums are cream serums. They're not a typical, I'm going to say kind of like a runny or an oil. It
Yeah.
really is like a cream serum. A little goes a
Goes a
long
long way.
way, right? Because
Yes.
these are very concentrated products as well. And by the way, aloe is that number one ingredient as opposed to water that most products have.
Absolutely. And I think I'm showing this and I'm just topping it up over my um, day serum because they're really light and they really absorb beautifully into your skin. So we have here, you can see the texture as well. And yes, they're I'm sorry, serum moisturizers. And these are These are, like I said, the textures are really light. You can use it. You can use a heavy moisturizer if you have an extreme dry skin, but most people have not had the need to use them. So everything has been also created with dermatologists on our advisory board to really like target the absolutely most needed products in our skincare routine. Sometimes we feel like doing too much is the best, but less is more. That's really the reality. The less we do to our skin, the more we allow our skin to breathe and do their natural, what naturally is intended to do, like let it breathe, let it heal, and we don't want to block a lot of our pores with so many products.
These are certified natural, organic formulations, and that peace of mind, again, that there is none of that synthetic chemicals and toxins and fillers. These are the purest products for your screen. So, right now, I just actually highlighted on our website the pure white copal incense. I did that because you're probably seeing a little bit of the smoke, and oh gosh, and it's almost out. And I'm so glad that we have it available separately, Jessica, because I'm going to need more of these. And so you want to have a nice supply of these. They're great for gifts as well on their own. But I want to just highlight again, and maybe this is a good time also to highlight the investment that's involved. So right now I'm putting up the complete Kiolal Skin Ceremonias set. This is the full meal deal. So this has everything, including your cactus leather. Now, is it an investment? Absolutely, it is. But just hold on a second. Today, and only for the next 33 minutes and 5 seconds, you can access 30% off. Yes, even the complete Kiolal Skin Ceremonias set. That's going to save you in Canada almost $300. And of course, in the US, you'll figure out what the 30% off. You don't even have to, you just enter the code at checkout. But let's talk about why this isn't like drugstore cheap. And the reason I use that word cheap is because cheap has a connotation to it.
Yes.
Something can be more costly, but it gives you more value than something that is cheap. So, why is this? A, the investment that it is. And why is it, though, that it is worth considering today, especially at 30% off?
Yes, well, first of all, the 30% off, it's a really a way to say thank you for being there, for the wait, for the support, and because we want everybody to access it and experience it, right? So this is a luxury product, but it's not the luxury product that is inaccessible to anybody. So we are just starting our way to get the world get their hands into Kiolal. So this is our thank you for being here, and this is only gonna be for 1 hour, right? So after 1 hour, our prices are going back to normal. Fulfillment is gonna start in May. So this is what we're doing it. And this is when you put a price, I think is relative, done, because what's cheap and what is expensive, right? Some people really want to feel like, I want to put something in my skin that is really not affecting my well-being, right? It's like wellness. Why would you eat organic food versus not organic food? And you are aware that not organic food has pesticides and have all these things. So you care about your health and you care about what you put in your body. It's you make the investment to buy organic food. In our skin, it's not any difference, right? So our skin being the largest organ of our body, and everything that we put in our skin goes through our bloodstream. What would you not care about putting natural organic formulations, right? And our body has a natural way of healing. Like, we just get frustrated and we want quick results, right? But it's like nothing is fast. Working out is not really fast. You have to work your way for a nice body. You have to nourish your yay. You have to wait. You have to nourish your skin to feel good with yourself, to feel, and beauty is also part of how you feel with yourself. That's beauty. It's really not good or bad is what is your own journey, right? So Kiolal delivers that for you. It's a sensory luxury experience with the purest botanicals, with this sense and music. We also have our music. We haven't even mentioned that. We have our Shopify station, so you you can play your music while you're doing your skincare routine. You go through to the spa, right? And you go probably one time and then you come home and that's it. You Kiolal allows you to have a spa experience at home every day, twice a day, and when you travel. Kiolal is I want Kiolal to be your best companion for to bring you back to balance everywhere you go, wherever you go. Kiolal is there ready for you. And when you travel, you feel like I need to bring myself to reconnection after jet lags and everything. And Kiolal is gonna give you that, space and sensory experience that is going to align your body, with your mind.
Yeah. So, by the way, so many of you, Michelle is on my Instagram. Glow with Liza just joined. I'm curious on Instagram. I'm curious for all of you. What is your favorite skincare step in whatever skincare line you're using? Do you love cleansing? Do you love toning? For me personally, I would say if you're watching right now, and by the way, don't forget 30% off. Go to kiolal.com. You can either watch us there and shop while you watch, or you can just go there whenever you want within the next 28 minutes, live 30 for 30% off. But I would say if you're wondering where to start and you're going, ooh, I've only got so much to spend, but I definitely want to try Kiolal. I would say easy price points to get into are look at how it's almost gone. The white copal, and I'm going to put that information up right now. If you want to buy it, again, if you're on the website, you'll see the graphics on there. If not, just look for white copal at kiolal.com. But I would say a great place to start is the Mayan Miracle Mist. And let me tell you why I love this. And I've just highlighted that, by the way, on the website as well. First of all, it smells delicious. Like, honestly, I would drink this in a glass. I would 100. It's the smell of cucumber, the smell of, if I could smell hydration, this
Yes.
smells like my thirsty skin is finally quenched. That's what this is. And I love that this is a product, Jessica, that you can use as part of your skincare routine. You
Yes.
can use it as a refresher. If you're having a hot flash, spray it on your décolleté.
Yes.
But this just feels like a beautiful, beautiful, nourishing drink for your skin that goes far beyond water, doesn't it? Because again, we're talking about ingredients that are healing, that are antimicrobial, that are anti-inflammatory, and backed by science.
Yes, and this is I've done this where I go to the beach and I just put it in my cooler, and when you are on the beach and you feel like a little bit of sunburn or something, you literally just take this out of your cooler and you're drinking, you drink water and you drink water through your skin as well. And not only you're hydrating or also refreshing your skin, but also giving that protection, natural protection. It has blue light protection. If we're on the beach looking at our electronics, our phones all the time, so it has that layer of protection from our blue light emission from our electronic devices. So it's a really luxurious mist, and the colors are also
I know you.
amazing.
I have to tell you, girl with a red bob is on my Instagram. Oh, I love her. She is also a live selling talent. I believe, just looking at her picture, remind me, girl with a red bob. I believe you do fashion. And thank you for commenting. She said, that must smell amazing if you drink it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I want to show you something too. What's great about this, first of all, don't forget if you are watching on Instagram, you can still watch on Instagram, but you have, took my glasses off, 25 minutes to get 30% off on site wide, the full ceremonias, individual products, even the copal that you see a bit of smoke in the background, that's the incense. But I want to show you, this is such a fine mist, and I love the way the delivery system of this, Jessica, because first of all, it's so fine. It's not like you're getting raindrops on you, that I can even, with full makeup, put it on my face and nothing is running down. It
Nope.
literally is a mist. And maybe for anybody that's thinking, gosh, these products are a little more investment, yes, but you're getting quality. These are biocosmetics. Jessica has just finally been in the lab. Everything's ready to go. So for those of you that were patient when you
Your product.
purchased a while ago, yeah, when you're if you're patient when you shopped a while ago, this is your final call to be able to get 30% off, because this isn't a discount product, Jessica. This is a reward. This is the reason you're giving this as a reward for patience and to
Yes.
incentivize making the leap right now with your Kiolal Ceremonia.
Yes, absolutely. And I think this is your moment to experience it. And like you said, Don, I mean, we wanted to make it accessible. We want everybody to have their ceremonia set. And but I understand we are we're starting and you want to give it a try. Go for it. You still gonna get 30% off in any product, and you can just try it once. I mean, sorry, try one product if you like, and try two, try, as you wish. And this is an invitation just to give Kiolal a try and feel for yourself the difference. And this is nothing like that in the industry, so I can't compare to anything. This is very unique. We're really delivering something that comes from my own personal journey, from a frustrated consumer, from somebody that living abroad, traveling to so many places, experience skin imbalances. And Kiolal was developed to have that protection with you, to have that products with you when you go through these imbalances, through these changes, when you travel to different environments. Kiolal is there to just bring you back to balance. It's going to bring you back to balance, going to bring your skin back to balance, and not just through your skin, but also through your senses, your mind, your soul, your skin. And that, I can tell you that that's a life changing. That is a very intentional way of applying your skincare, and I would love for you to try it and tell us what you think.
Yeah, and all you have to do is go to kiolal.com. You have 22 minutes. Oh, okay, we had someone else buy the Energizing Day Serum.
Yes,
Congratulations.
amazing.
And congratulations. Let's show that again, Jessica. And let's maybe show the two serums together. Right
Yes.
now, I will highlight. And by the way, if anyone's watching and going, why does Dawn keep looking down? It's because I'm actually producing the show as well, putting up the graphics that you would see if you go to kiolal.com. But we've got the Energizing Day Serum, which Shalini also purchased. So yay, or sorry, Natalia purchased it. We have someone who didn't want to put their name in there, and that's okay. It says a user has added to cart. So wonderful. Make sure you close out that cart before the show wraps. Otherwise,
Yes.
that promo code, again, live 30 is gone. It's
It's
like
the
an
code.
automatic, it's an automatic system. I'm also going to put the recovery night treatment. Now, this is not your regular serum, and it's also more than like a night cream. In fact, all you need at night is this recovery night treatment. So when we talk about the ingredients, the biocosmetics, we talk about the investment, right? But don't forget, this is two steps in one, and
Yes.
it's actually a real treatment. So first of all, who's this for, and what is it going to do for us, and why is it able to do all the things you say it will do and the scientists say it will do?
Yes, and I think very simple, Don. I think we have, again, these formulas have been, this project has been under development for over 4 years. We have tested the product with so many different skin types, men, women. We have done a lot of research and development. So this is not something that is just coming out the door and find out if it works or not, right? So this has been tested multiple times, different audiences, different climate, temperatures, and what it does is basically two in one. Like you said, it's a very light serum and moisturizer that is going to just absorb into your skin and just work its magic overnight. It has very powerful ingredients that are um, you know studied and approved by science, like tepescohuite. We have this tepescohuite bark here, and this is a really miracle bark, and that works overnight to just heal your skin. If you have scars, or you have any open cuts, like guys that normally get their skin irritated after shaving. So this is a very miracle serum, and the same equally is going to support to those perhaps inflammation, redness issues that you may experience after shaving or after being in the sun or just from using the wrong products, right? Sometimes we use products that irritate our skin, like retinol, like retinol, they cause inflammation. So a lot of people really experience that inflammation. So you can really use these products to really heal your skin. It's like magic. We have our proprietary blend of three ingredients that are aloe vera, agave, and cactus stem. It's like the stem cell of the cactus, and it works like I cannot tell you how many different people have experienced different positive effects. Like I said, guys love it after shaving. This is the hero products for men. For women, I've been using Kiolal. That's it. I don't use any other heavy moisturizers. I love it. I barely use makeup, but when I do, I love how light my face looks because I don't like to use makeup because I always feel like my face feels like a mask and like cakey or something. And I love my makeup again after having Kiolal. And I'm not telling you this because of this has been tested over and over to deliver that exact efficacy and
Yeah.
experience.
So Omid is watching. We've got more people joining on the website, which is great. And some of you have been doing the hearts and the reactions. We love that. And of course, when you watch at kiolal.com, even on your phone, it's going to look very similar to what those of you that are watching Instagram looks
Yes.
like. But there's actually buttons that you can press and reactions. And it's also where because I'm double dutying it, I'm triple dutying it. I'm also moderating, so I can be a little more active with your questions there. But we certainly invite you to stay if it's more convenient for you on Instagram. Esther's watching from Guestify Store. Great to see you, Esther. Cliff is watching as well. But of course, you can always shop at kiolal.com. We have 17 minutes and 51 seconds for you to use Live 30. Now, I highlighted on the website, again, if you're watching there, you'll see all the buttons, but let me highlight just for a second the cactus case. The cactus case is coming with your complete Ceremonias
Yes.
set, which you'll save, by the way, over $300 Canadian, slightly less American, because of course the dollar is different. Free shipping as well for US. But I
Yes.
wanted to highlight this case because this is built for your Kiolal products. But
Yes.
I'm just gonna play it also that people are gonna love this case. It's cactus leather. We'll talk about that in a sec. It's built for your Kiolal. But you know what, Jessica? If someone wants to buy the case because they want to put, again, it's built for Kiolal. It even looks like it's like almost like a faux suede in here. But if you have other things you wanted to put in here, we're not going to stop you, and you can purchase the case on its own as well. But it really was built for your Kiolal, right?
Yes, it is built for Kiolal because it's intended to travel with you everywhere you go. It's intended to bring you that balance and to bring you that sense of harmonization when you travel and your body goes through all of these imbalances in the end. And so you want to bring your Kiolal with you protected because they're glass bottles done. These are not, plastic, anything that is going to, this is a luxurious packaging as well. This is all glass. And, you want it to carry it protected. And here in the back, you have a little space also for your incense box. So this is, everything fits in one little carrier case intentionally created. And then we also have this here, you have, this is the incense holder. And then you have this little bag here to just basically put it there. So it's really cute. It goes all as part of your Kiolal wellness journey to reset, to really start fresh, and just have a complete different experience of how we've been taught and programmed to use skincare. This is our revolution to reclaim our skincare in the way that is connected to yourself.
Ooh, Omid just said great timing. I noticed some men's products. Actually, Omid and everyone watching on Instagram or the website, these are gender neutral. So it's not
Yes.
that there is a specific men's product, there is just not specifically a specific gender preference. You have created something completely inclusive. But
Yes.
Omid, I'm curious, what product are you interested in? I personally think if you are just getting started, and let me put up the information, I would start with the toner. And Omid, this might be great for you. Keep in mind, you're saving 30% off if you give us the promo code LIVE30 at checkout. You have 14 minutes left to do it. I'm also going to put up and I'll get you to hold it up, Jessica, because I can only do one more
Yes.
thing here.
The,
The Mayan Miracle Mist. Hold up the Mayan Miracle Mist because that is my host pick. If I had to choose one product today, I would do the Mayan Miracle Mist because it can make up, set your makeup, it can refresh, it can cool. I would say that's also great for after shaving.
yes. I would say, Amit, also, I will add to what Don is recommending the day serum. The day serum, especially if you shave, I almost put money to tell you how much you're gonna love this after shaving. This has been like life changing for guys. It's been like no one man that shaves and says, "What is this?" So I would highly recommend you to go add this to your cart at a 30% off, and I would love to hear what you experience.
We've got Bentley's mom who just watched. That's a good friend of our friend Anna Allen's. And Anna, of course, Jessica. So we've got Bentley's mom who is watching right now. I've just put up the promo code again. You can watch for the full immersive experience at Kiolal.com. Even on your phone, it'll look like this, but you'll also have buttons to press to be able to go right to checkout. But if you want, because I don't want you to miss out on that deal, you can also just go to Kiolal.com. 30% off live 30. Now, I am just cycling through the products. So when we hold that case up, Jessica, we're talking about the complete ceremonia that's got your Luna and your soul, so your day and your night. However, I'm going to put this up right now, also 30% off. If people want to just purchase one of the ceremonias, the biggest difference is they don't get the case and they don't get the different serum. But otherwise, they get everything else they need, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And so don't forget to add the code LIFE30 at checkout because the discount is not automatically. So you want to insert the code LIFE30 to get your 30% off. And going back to you, Don, is yes. So basically everything that you need for your new experience and your skincare. Think about as you're resetting, right? This is like a fresh beginning for you to experience something like you've never experienced before when you do your skincare. We have the music, the curated music produced to accompany you in the beginning of your skin ceremonies. And we have the beautiful glass bottles that also allow you to see the product that is in there. So in the sense, there are pure botanicals. Nothing in the formulas are synthetics. Nothing is chemically produced. So all of these are natural, true botanicals that are going into these bottles and are going to nourish your skin. So in the copal, of course, is part of our sacred ceremonies that are going to elevate your experience. So everything is a sensory journey. It's a moment to start reprogramming our body or our beauty in a different way that nobody else has ever taught us to do so.
So great reviews online. We have 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. So I see we've got Eugenia who just joined us. Thank you. S. Solta. I know Esther is watching from Guestify Store. Esther also does live shopping with her fashion brand. So it's good to see. If you want the full immersive experience, and even if you just want to see what this looks like when people are watching it the way that is the most immersive, go to Kiolal.com. You still got 10 minutes left. You still can watch the show. That's the genius. You can still watch the show. Just go to the live shows menu, but you're then just going to be able to swipe on the bottom, or if you're watching on your computer on the side, you'll see all the products we're talking about. At checkout, Natalia Watt is watching on the website. She said, do we have to enter the promo code? Yes, you do. Here it is, live 30. That will give you 30% off the entire website, which is so generous. And this is really, again, it's not because you're discounting, it's because you are rewarding,
Yes.
right?
We are rewarding. This is a huge milestone for us. Working on this project for over 4 years. This is the most amazing moment to be able to say, finally, we're shipping your product early May, and this is your last opportunity to get your product at a huge discounted price as a thank you for your patience, for following, for being there for us, and we are just grateful to give this opportunity for you to try Kiolal.
So again, you are getting an incredible opportunity. If you live in the US, you will get free shipping, although you do ship globally. So that's a wonderful thing. And I will say, Jessica really stands behind her product. The reason it took some time is you wanted it done right. And you're not the person who is going to rush things when it's not done right. Even so, great reviews that you have accumulated from people that have tried your product. One shopper said, unbelievably lightweight and absorb instantly in the skin, no greasy or heavy feeling. My skin feels deeply hydrated and nurtured and has a beautiful, healthy glow. And then she goes, and the scent, absolutely incredible. Oh, we've got another serum that is just getting ready to be ordered. We have someone who said the code is not working.
Oh,
Um,
live
tell
30.
Live 30 at checkout. It's right here. Sneha, if there is a problem, I will get you to reach out to Jessica on Instagram, and we'll make sure that you get settled. But it's very important that you get your products ordered within the next 8 minutes. It's like it automatically goes away. And I know that we did have other people that have ordered, so I'm going to assume that the promo code is working. But Sneha, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm probably not. Feel free to maybe reload your site and then try to enter it again if you can. Thank you very much for your patience. Okay, now for those of you that, oh, Natalia said it's not working for her
Oh,
as well. Okay, so
okay.
Jessica,
Please, can you just add it to your cart, and I will know that you were trying to add it during the live, and we'll go through some technical fixes, and I'll make sure that you get your 30% off. Just add
okay,
it to your cart so we can see it there that you were live.
so add it to the cart, but don't, if you're trying and it doesn't work, and I'm not going to assume it doesn't
Yes,
work for everyone, but if it doesn't, don't complete the purchase, but add it to your cart. Because then what you
correct.
see is you see that someone tried, and
Correct.
you'll follow up. But the only way, Natalia and Sneha, the only way you'll get that promo code is if when Jessica reaches out to you and you order it, within a reasonable time, because that's the
Right.
whole thing, right?
Right. We'll touch base after the show so we can just ensure that you get your product at a discounted price.
Beautiful. But I can see people are adding to their cart, which is great. So ding, ding, ding. Okay, and we've got Eddie who's watching. Everybody's watching right now. Jessica, we've only got 7 minutes left for that promo code. Again, add it to your cart. And if the promo code is not working, Jessica will reach out and she'll honor that promo code.
Yes.
We had a question from Omid, and because it's in the live stream, um, product satisfaction. Do you have any kind of return policies? What's your process right now, Jessica?
Yes, because we want everybody to try it, but we also believe in sustainability, right? Everything that we do is with changing the way we consume, the way we care for our planet, the way we care for our bodies. So we want to make this policy in a way that is very mindful. And everything that is on our website, it's very transparent about our products. There's no expectations versus reality. We're not trying to trick anybody on in any way. We want you to love what you are receiving. So it's very transparent. Our full ingredient list, our everything, our certifications, our stamps or of all the things that we don't add into our ingredients, our formulas are also there. So we want to make sure that you are as informed as possible. Now, this is the very first time that you're gonna experience Kiolal, so you can return it within. You have 30 days, but it has a protocol. So it has to be reasonable. We're a small business as well. We are being working heavily on this business and this project to deliver the absolutely best for you. So we want to create a sense of satisfaction, but
Yeah.
also in a way that is sustainable and is ethical for everybody. So we're happy to discuss, and if because we also want to learn what if you need a if you're not satisfied, what was the reason, and we are here to connect and interact with you guys to make it right.
Yeah, and so for 5 minutes from now, when you're sitting there and going, should I purchase the Sacred Luna Ceremonia set, which I put up on the screen if you're watching on the website, or maybe the antioxidant hydrating toner, or maybe the energizing day serum. If you're wondering if I should try it, what Jessica is saying is make the informed purchase. So we have been talking about this. This is why we wanted to go live, so that you would know what these products are about. And if for some reason, it's not for you after you've educated yourself on it, then reach out to Jessica. That's the best advice. But in the transparency, that should give you peace of mind that you know exactly what you're getting. Those colors,
Yes.
Jessica, makes me feel like I am, in Tulum with you, where we did your very first show. This is the experience you're trying to create for people. It's literally your ceremony. It is your self-care. And you really have created a full sensory experience, haven't you?
Absolutely, and when we normally consume skincare products, normally we don't see what's in there, right? We it's like eating with a band in your eyes. You want to see what you're eating, what you want to connect with, what you are putting on your skin. You want to know, open all these energetic points, even from your hands, right? So you want to feel it. You want to see it, you want to connect, and when you connect with your skincare and you know that all the ingredients in the formulas are intentionally created and extracted in the most sustainable way, organic certified, etc., you really like have a complete different experience. It's not the same experience of pouring chemicals in your skin and trying to connect, right? So you don't you want to connect. We want to bring you back to the earth, back to the botanicals, and this is a complete sensory experience where you connect, and from the moment that you see the product.
Okay, so everybody that's watching right now on the website, you've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. If there's anything that has interested you, and again, you're seeing certain things on your screen, you can swipe, add to your cart. Even if you don't complete the purchase right now, Jessica is going to reach out to make sure you get your 30%, but you cannot get it if you do not add it to cart before we wrap the show. That's the timeline. So when you've
Yes.
heard me do this, that means that people have added it to cart. Now, if you are
Yes.
watching on Instagram, we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Marlene, Tiger, Mark, Eddie, Josephine, Girl with a Red Bob, Bentley's mom. Make sure you go to Kiolal.com. Forget about trying to watch us live anymore. You have 2 minutes left to get 30% off. When you add that promo code, if for some reason it doesn't accept it, Jessica will reach out immediately following, and she will honor that code, but you must add it to your cart.
Exactly. I will yeah, just add it to your cart, and I will know that you were trying to check out during our show. I apologize for the inconvenience, but we'll follow up with you.
Amazing. Jessica, we've got a minute 30 left. For anyone that just wonders when are they going to get their product, it's May 1st, correct? May 1st is when you're starting to ship things out.
Yes, my first. We have some products here. We were just in the lab last week. It has to go through the final testing of everything. So as our good manufacturing practices, everything is very, very thought out and processes in the with the highest quality. So we're just waiting for that processing in our fulfillment center, and I will be personally filling or packaging your products, because this is a huge moment in gratitude from Kiolal team to all of you, and please feel free to add it to your cart, even if the code is not working, so we can process your discount code after the show, because it's over after the show.
30 seconds. 30 seconds left. Jessica,
Got it.
yes, thank you so much. We're going to start wrapping right now. We also want to encourage everybody to follow Kiolal Biocosmetics on Instagram to get more tips and community love. And this is the time to experience your ceremonia. A few seconds left for your goodbye, Jessica. 10 seconds, you go.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I I will make sure to follow up with all of you guys who intended to buy. So thank you again, everybody.